Building a culture of peace is a creative process that originates in our imagination. Conceptualizing peace as a framework for human interaction requires articulation of the creative act on the canvas of life. Today more than ever, in the midst of compounding and escalating crises, the role of creative art as a force for shaping a peaceful world is becoming widely recognized. How can art help create local and global solidarity during moments of crisis and fragmentation? How can art help transform structures of inequity, violence and oppression? Art and science demonstrate the spiritual and physical dimension of human life in this world and illustrate how closely the creative capacity for artistic endeavors and scientific pursuits align. Both artists and scientists focus on original thought as a model for transformative creativity. In its highest form, the creative act opens a kaleidoscope of possible solutions to any given problem and enables a visceral shift in awareness to unfold, bring into consciousness aspects of our spiritual dimension that might have otherwise gone unnoticed. Creativity gives expression to the deeper constructs of the mind, where truth and virtue collide and shines a light on the existential reality of the human spirit. Through its hypnotic silhouettes, creativity gives expression to the spirit of love in motion and reflects the animating power of attraction that binds together the diverse elements of existence. It is the transcendent beauty of nature that draws us like magnets towards creativity, renewal and hope. Building a culture of peace is not just an intellectual endeavor. The creative act opens the portals of imagination and draws on the powers of inner perception to bring to life our noblest sentiments and highest aspirations. Imagination is a reservoir that is premised on the spiritual capacity to perceive on a deeper level and requires attentiveness to see beyond the immediately visible. Imagination, as an unrestrained force, is a powerful tool to manifest awareness in all its forms. Imagination heightens our understanding of the fluidity of our interconnectedness and interdependence. In the realm of performance, art opens up vistas of understanding and empathy towards the oppressed, and through the rhyme of poetic prose, art evokes a powerful image and an ethical call for action. In the sphere of music, the soul is uplifted and healed by virtue of harmonious syllables of sound, and in architecture, art provides a sacred space where beauty, truth and inquiry join seamlessly. Through the visual arts, the aptitude for radical restructuring of thought is intensified in unconventional ways that touch the innermost recesses of our mind. Without the aid of symbolism to synthesize understanding of abstract concepts in critical thinking, and as a means to evoke emotional response to injustice, we may remain impervious to human suffering. The ability to comprehend and feel another's needs requires an openness of mind and heart. This is essential for constructive dialogue and action. Without the infusion of creativity, we cannot imagine and aspire for constructive change. So, how do we begin imagining a world in a state of sustained peace? Through constructive imagining, we can transform the flow of human interaction from destructive cycles towards positive cycles of relational dignity and respectful engagement. Creativity breaks the cycles of repetition, which is central to transformation, and opens up avenues to reconceptualize and reinforce positive and peaceful transition. Creativity, a shoreless sea of intuition, inspiration, insight, imagination and innovation, expressed in its manifold diversity through the instruments of our cognitive abilities, affirms the centrality of creative art in effectuating constructive transformation. Peace is an inner state that needs to be graced on the fabric of life. Creating peace, an artistic endeavor.